Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. So let's talk about Kawhi Leonard for a couple minutes. What's going on with Kawhi and the Lakers, where things are currently at. Kawhi Leonard is reportedly taking the next few days to think about things before he begins to ramp things up and decide between the Raptors, Clippers, and Lakers. So currently, all three of those teams are stuck hanging in limbo. They all think they're going to get Kawhi Leonard. And two teams are going to be very, very disappointed, and they're going to be stuck in a very tough situation when all of the top free agents have come off the board today. Every max player on the market decided where they're signing within the first few hours of free agency. Kawhi Leonard is the only top tier guy that is not decided yet, and he might not decide for a few days. So I want to know what you guys think of this. Kawhi Leonard can make his own decision. It's his career. It's his life. And these teams don't have to wait around for him. That's their decision. So that's on them. It's on the Lakers if Kawhi Leonard doesn't sign. But do you guys think it's right for a top tier guy like this that can swing the pendulum of the league wherever he signs, leaving teams in limbo like this? I'm really interested to hear what other people think of this, because while it's his career, it's his decision, and he can do whatever the hell he wants, I definitely wouldn't do it. And I don't necessarily think it's right to leave teams waiting like this. It's not like you just woke up this morning and said, okay, now I'm going to start thinking about where I'm going to sign. Am I going to stay in Toronto? Am I going to do this? The finals ended, a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and you really had all year to think about it. Now, Kawhi never wanted to be traded to Toronto, Canada. He wins a championship there. So a lot of people think he might just stay because he won a title. I think he's gone from Toronto no matter what. I think he's coming to LA. Is it going to be the Clippers or is it going to be the Lakers? Now, if Kawhi goes to the Clippers, he's going there alone, because the two players that he possibly thought about joining or teaming up with are Jimmy Butler and Kevin Durant. Durant is now in Brooklyn. Jimmy Butler is with the Miami Heat. So Kawhi would have to go to the Clippers alone, which I could see Kawhi doing. That's the type of guy he is. Or he could join the Lakers and join LeBron James and Anthony Davis with the Lakers. Or he goes back to Toronto, which I don't think is going to happen. But if he joins the Clippers, he's not teaming up with anybody right now. So that's what gives me hope. I hope that the Lakers have some handshake agreement that nobody knows about right now, and that's why the Lakers are just sitting there. But if you notice, Lakers, Clippers, Raptors, none of them made a single move today. Nobody signed anybody. They are all sitting and waiting for Kawhi Leonard. And if Kawhi does not sign with the Lakers, the whole offseason's a failure. This whole plan is a failure, because we had two options. Sign a max player to go with those guys, or get rock solid role players and depth. Right now, there's not that depth, and you're not going to go get those good role players. And there's only one max guy left on the board. That's Kawhi Leonard. So if Kawhi does not sign with the Lakers, the whole plan goes to shit. Period. Now, I woke up this morning. I was okay if we didn't get Kawhi, as long as we got D'Angelo Russell, because I felt we needed a point guard. I wanted D'Angelo back in LA. He's been traded to the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors lose KD, and then they go trade for D'Angelo Russell. So the Warriors are making a big-time move, trying to make sure that the Lakers do not top them in the Western Conference. And now it's the Lakers' move. Are they going to get Kawhi Leonard? And what is going to happen if they don't get Kawhi Leonard? Because almost everybody is now off the board. Now, some of these contracts are just ridiculous. The Lakers weren't going to pay some of these guys this amount of money. When I was looking at these role players over the last couple of weeks, I was saying they're all going to get overpaid, so I really don't want to go the role player route now. Originally, I said I wanted to get role players in depth, but what these guys got paid is ridiculous. Even though I said they were going to get overpaid, I didn't know they were going to get overpaid like this. Bogdanovich gets 4 years, $73 million. Malcolm Brogdon, 4 years, $85 million. That's over $20 million a year. Terrence Ross gets $15 million a year. Terry Rozier gets $20 million a year. Ricky Rubio gets $18 million a year. Chris Middleton gets a max contract, 5 years, $178 million. Brook Lopez, 4 years, $52 million. That deal is kind of a bargain. That's not bad at all. Harrison Barnes, 4 years, $85 million. I think that's just a gross contract, especially considering that the Kings also signed Trevor Ariza, 2 years, $25 million, which I like that deal. You can't overpay a guy 2 years. That's not a contract you're going to be stuck with. I like that signing for Sacramento. They had money to blow, but Harrison Barnes, $20+ million a year, he's not that player. We know by now who Harrison Barnes is. He's a good player. He's not that good. To get $22 million a year is just absurd. So the Lakers weren't going to sign most of these guys to this amount of money anyways. But a lot of guys are off the board. DeAndre Jordan, who I thought might come for the Lakers, play for the Lakers on a cheap contract, goes to Brooklyn. Like I said, JaVale going to the Rockets. Most likely. I don't know if a deal's done there or not. Also, I want to throw out congratulations to Julius Randle, one of my favorite players. Julius is an absolute beast. He goes to the New York Knicks. 3 years, $63 million. And as sad as Knicks fans are, they should appreciate Julius Randle. They got a big-time player in Julius Randle. I was curious to see where Julius was going to go leading into free agency. Nobody was hyping up Julius Randle. When they were talking about all the biggest free agents, they'd throw DeMarcus Cousins in there, but not Julius Randle. Julius is one of the best players in the game, in the post, in the paint. He's just dominant. He averaged 21 and 9 off the bench last year, sitting behind Anthony Davis. He started some games when AD was out, obviously at the end of the year, but Julius is a monster. I'm happy for him. He got that huge contract. Aminu gets $10 million a year. That's not bad. That's kind of a bargain for the Magic, actually. Al Horford, 4 years, $109 million. Al Horford getting almost $30 million a year. So some of these contracts are ridiculous. I would hate the Lakers to sign some of these deals anyways. So hopefully they can get some value. Hopefully I'm just overreacting right now, but it's tough to see all these guys come off the board. It's tough to see every top-tier free agent decide where they're going in the first few hours of free agency. And Kawhi Leonard's going to sit around and think on this decision for the next 3 or 4 days, which I made my video last night about D'Angelo Russell. I said, should the Lakers give D'Angelo a max contract? And how long should they wait on Kawhi Leonard? If he's going to wait a week, the Lakers should just go get D'Angelo Russell. Obviously, the Lakers didn't go after D'Angelo hard enough because the Warriors made that trade for him. Maybe if the Lakers offered him a max deal, D'Angelo Russell would probably be a Laker right now. But then again, I don't know if Kawhi Leonard has a handshake agreement and is planning on signing with the Lakers. And if he is, then, all this goes out the window and Kawhi is now a Laker and everything's good. But I'm worried right now. I think Kawhi is going to sign with the Lakers, but I'm worried. I'm nervous because we're not going to be able to put together that great of a team if Kawhi does not join. Now, we still got AD, LeBron, Kuz. There's still some players out there. It's not like everybody's gone. So we'll still be a good team next year. We got 2 top 5 players regardless. So maybe I'm overreacting. I probably am. But I'd like Kawhi Leonard to make his decision soon. But again, it's his life. It's his career. It's his decision. He can take as long as he freaking wants. And all of us can do is just sit here and bitch about it. So we'll see. Hopefully we find out soon what's going on with Kawhi Leonard. The big news of the night, D'Angelo Russell traded to the Golden State Warriors. Just wild news. That came out of nowhere. That really still just shocks me. Tough to see D'Lo on the Golden State Warriors. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Is Kawhi Leonard going to join the Lakers? Are the Lakers going to be screwed if Kawhi signs elsewhere? And who are some role players left that the Lakers could go after if we sign Kawhi or if we don't sign Kawhi? I guess it really doesn't matter. Who are some good role players out there? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will check y'all later. Go Lakers, and see you next time.